great atmosphere, great environment, and can't wait to get back here next week and play here all year long.
Can you walk us through those the 3 throws you made at the end on the 2-minute drive? Throw to Charles and throw to Stephon.
You know, it was just great execution right there. Understand the situation. We're in a 2-minute situation, and the biggest thing that we did was we had timeouts. You know, we didn't waste our timeouts in the first quarter with you know, whether it's delayed game or close to delayed game, substitution errors. So, you know, for me, it's just, you know, getting the ball to my guys, allowing those guys to make plays, and those guys having awareness of the clocks and understanding the situation. So, whether it was to Charles, Diggs, or Rudy, all those guys did what we wanted them to do. They executed on those plays, and it resulted in a touchdown.
The play before that, you know, was your 3rd sack of the day. You know, you were under pressure a little bit. What seemed to click after that timeout?
You know, like I said, I understand it was a 2-minute situation, and you know, when you're in a 2-minute situation, you don't want to take those sacks. So, but like I said, we had timeouts. So even though we took the sack, we had a timeout, had time on our side, and it allowed us to continue to be aggressive and, you know, push the ball down the field. And offensive line did a great job, you know, finishing that drive, and you know, resulted in a touchdown.
I assume you won't play Thursday, so would you like to pronounce yourself ready for the regular season after your performance?
You know, we still have practice this week, and there's always room for improvement. So we're going to take advantage of this time, you know, these next 4 days, and then we have the week to train and practice for the Tennessee Titans. So we're going to continue to prepare, and you know, the preparation doesn't stop until the ball's kicked off September 11th.
Did you actually see Kyle's touchdown? I know you got knocked down in that play, right?
Yeah, I saw it. I just anticipated the throw. I saw the linebacker coming from the weak side, and I just, you know, Kyle's a big target. He makes it easy for a quarterback to be able to throw the ball across the middle of the field, and he went up there and made a great play and finished it with a touchdown.
Were there any moments, Teddy, when you found yourself, like when you're on defense, you're on the sideline just kind of looking around and at the surroundings?
Yeah, definitely. You know, every time I come down here, I notice something different, and it just stands out. But you know, this facility is unbelievable. I was on the sideline, just, you know, looking around, and I noticed so many different things. And you know, the biggest takeaway I noticed was the fans right behind us on the sideline, and you know, it's great. You know, you get to interact with the fans, and you know, I love it.
Can you only imagine, this is a preseason game, what it's going to be like in here for the Packers?
Right, yeah, and that's why I said I can't imagine what it's going to be like on that Sunday night against Green Bay. You know, it was packed today, but just know it'll probably standing room only come Green Bay game.
Teddy, were you
describe that move you put on the defender on your long run?
Well, you know, when you have a guy like Adrian Peterson who you're heading the ball off to in practice and he's making moves, you know, you take notes. And so then, you know, when you get an opportunity to go out there and, hey, I want to be like Adrian Peterson right here and try to make this guy miss. But, you know, I had a mindset and mentality that, you know, you can't make everyone miss, but I wasn't going to let that guy bring me down. And just sometimes plays break down, and, you know, I feel like I have the ability to keep plays alive and when I was on the plays.
What's the feel like on the field? I mean, a lot of people have talked about, does it feel like an outdoor situation because of all the glass? When you're down there, what's it like?
Man, it's amazing. And you definitely get that outdoor feel. For instance, today the sun was shining through the ceiling, and it just felt like outside. You know, and you know, it's a good feel. You get to work up a good sweat, and you know, it's just a great atmosphere.
Teddy, the first 2 drives of the game, the offense really seemed to be clicking, moving the ball down the field real well, but really kind of staggered at the end when you got into the red zone. What kind of happened there?
For one, if I just hit the throw to CJ, I think it's a bit different conversation. But you know, we just have to finish drives. You know, field goals won't always win games, and it was a great job by Blair finishing the drives for us. But you know, we understand that touchdowns put teams away, and especially opening drive, you go down and get points, you set the tempo of the game, then you go down and score a touchdown after a Harrison Smith interception. You know, now you just take all the momentum, and now you just continue to put your foot on the gas. So just have to continue to work, get better in that area, and like I said, we still have room for improvement. So we're going to use this week of practice to get better in that field, and come September 11th, we want to make sure we're executing.
Does the fact that it's just preseason and maybe not a lot of game planning goes into the gameplay part of it at all?
Not at all, because you know, we have plays that we work on in practice, and plays that are designed for us to have success. So just have to continue to just work in that area and get better.
You have to feel that 2-minute drive was about as efficient as you could possibly hope for.
Yeah, it was amazing. Being able to put a drive together like that right before the half, and we almost got the ball back again. So it was great. You take momentum, going into the half, and now your defense get to go out there in the second half and maybe get a 3 and out. Now you're back on the field, then you just keep putting your foot on the gas.
Did you put that throw to Kyle right where you wanted to, or did you go get it?
I put it right where I wanted to. And like I said, Kyle's a big target. He makes throwing the ball across the middle much easier, and he makes great plays for us.
You're doing a lot of cheering
now.
now.
Very thankful that you gave him a second shot to do that after he fumbled the first one. And then Mackenzie Alexander said, yeah, I got the pick at the end, but I had a second chance to do that. It's almost like you guys have the regular season mentality going on, right?
Definitely. And, the biggest thing is you don't always get second chances. So we have to maximize every opportunity that we get. And, Kyle, he was hard on himself once he came off the field. And I just went over to him, gave him a thumbs up, said, hey, man, we're going to come back to you. You're going to make a play for us. And he did just that. So, we can't always rely on having a second chance. We have to make sure we're maximizing and taking advantage of every opportunity.
You were doing a lot of cheering and sidelines there in the second half. How about when Alexander got his interception? What were you doing then?
Man, I was excited. I'm excited when all those young guys are out there, getting to compete. You talk about Terrence Plummer going down there making a big hit on a punt return, punt team. Then J-Ron catches another interception. The ball just seems to land in his hand always. And then you see Mackenzie, he just went up there and made a play, but he has to be much smarter. You can't afford to, get penalized or anything like that. So there's some good takeaways from today, but you also have to continue to get better.
Speaking of the young guys, the team's got to cut to 75 guys. What can you say about the young guys on offense and what they've done?
It's a group that's eager to be great. A group of guys who are trying to make a name for themselves in this league, and we're excited to have them.
So you're not a young guy anymore? You're referring to him as
well,
a guy?
I'm still a young guy. I still consider myself a young guy, but those guys are much younger than I am.
Teddy, with those 3 throws and just your performance in general, do you think you kind of quieted any of the concern that might be left over when it comes to your right arm?
I hope I did. I hope I did by just going out there and competing also. Shoulders feel great. Had some fun out there playing with the guys, and I can't wait to get back out there.